Have you ever been absolutely sure that a woman wanted you and that she was totally flirting with you, only for her to eventually ghost you or do the subtle back away? Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica J, former marriage and family therapist and Playboy radio show host turned dating coach for men. And today I'm going to tell you the 2 reasons why we women will flirt with you and then completely vanish from your life very soon after. And to make sure you never miss out on another opportunity to hear what went wrong with the women you thought were flirting with you, or another one of my videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button with that notification bell. Okay, so I will tell you right now, I am very guilty of the flirt and fuck off. Because here's something you need to know about us women, and this happens for one of 2 reasons. And if you already know that you really fucking suck at flirting, you can't flirt for the life of you, or you're guilty of thinking that the only way to flirt is to be a pervert or be like a hopeless romantic saying corny ass shit, turn things around with my Speak to Spark arousal system, where I give you the 3-step ways to move things forward with women in a way that doesn't feel forced or forward. Okay, back to why we do the flirt and fuck off. 2 reasons. The first reason being, maybe we are having a good time. We're having a great conversation. You're making me laugh. But you know what you're not doing? You are not moving it forward. You know who else I have great conversations with who make me laugh? My girlfriends. And maybe you're like really cute. You got a lot going for you. So maybe we just need to give you that final push. Again, we are very aware how scared you might be or how respectful you want to be in not wanting to move things forward. So we get it. We'll help you out. When we like you, we really want to help you out. I remember me and my boyfriend on our date. I was having the best time after having the worst time. Anyway, I was having a really good time. We were having great conversation. He was making me laugh, and it still felt a little sterile. Not sterile, but a little too platonic for me and my libido. So I just found myself just casually touching him and grabbing him and shit. Because I was like, maybe I should just let him know that it's okay to have his skin on my skin. So yeah, when we really do like you, sure, we'll, give you the nudge as long as you take over. And therein lies the key. If you don't take over from here and leading the both of us into Pound Town territory, I'm not gonna do that. I can't go first. What kind of woman would I be if I needed to drag you into Pound Town because you weren't stepping up and following me? Then what happens in our brains, not necessarily on a conscious level, but if you're a man who needs to be dragged into Pound Town and can be dragged into Pound Town, who's to say some other woman can't just come along and drag you into Pound Town too? Do you see what I'm getting at? So if I move the needle forward and you don't done match that needle, I need you to get away from me. Because nothing feels worse for us women than having our romantic and sexual advances not met. Because, I always say this. In fact, I explained it to my clients again yesterday. It's not natural for us women to move things forward. It's just not. Y'all replenish all your sperm with every bust of the nut. You're capable of populating an entire city if you want it. We women, we were born with a finite number of eggs. Finite number. And every month since we got our little periods, we've been losing one of those eggs. And every month we're like, okay, who's gonna get the golden egg? What man is going to fight for me and my egg? But if I just so happened to think, oh my God, my egg, I think that guy would really like my egg. And said guy was just like, bitch, I don't want your egg. Get your egg out of my face. I would then kill myself. Because what a waste of an egg. My God, we're losing them every month anyway. Sorry, I digress. I don't even know where I was going with all this at this point. Oh yeah, so if I'm moving things forward and you don't match me and match my energy, I'm gonna disappear so fucking fast. I won't even remember you ever happened. That's how fast we want to get away from you. Now the second reason we would flirt with you and then just disappear is that we're kind of just trying to spice things up to see if things can go there. We might be really fucking bored on our date. It happens. But you know what? I dressed up. I wore the good bra. It took me an hour to do my makeup, another hour and a half to do my hair. I haven't gotten laid in probably a year. In fact, half of my girlfriends haven't gotten laid in over a year at this point. So fuck. This conversation is good enough. Let me throw him the ball and see if he plays along. But again, if we move things forward and you don't match us there, we're gonna be like, ew, I hate you, get the fuck away from me. I was talking to this guy, bless him, and we were having really great conversations. We were having very good, connected conversations. He was not making me laugh at all, but we were having very good, solid, connected conversations. His grandmother died the same year my grandmother died. His father died the same month my father died. So we were having like these really deep, soulful, connected conversations. But the motherfucker wasn't making me laugh. So I was, kind of bored and shit after a while. Because we're not supposed to have these deep conversations via text and them go nowhere, ever. So I threw it out there. I forget what I said, but I was like, you should ask me out sometime soon. That was the best I could do. Let me tell you, I'm gonna do a little side note. We women think looking at you twice across the way is flirting. So yes, this was me flirting, saying, you should ask me out. Because he and I had been texting for a week off the app and he still hadn't asked me out. His response? Well, so like, what would you want to do? Like, yeah, just let me know whenever you're free. Like, and yeah, I just wiped my hands of that as fast as I could say. I'm fucking out of here. What a waste of my time. A fucking week. Are you kidding, bro? So yeah, if we have to move things forward and then drag you along, nobody wants to drag anybody along in anything, especially when it comes to dating. So again, if we're moving it or we give you the leg up and you don't meet us there, then just consider yourself as good as gone. Because we want that shit. We want you to want us. And if a woman flirts with you and you don't flirt back, we're just gonna assume you're not that into us. And we're gonna be like really embarrassed and shit. So yeah, yeah. And yeah, for those of you wondering, I mean, he's my man now, so he eventually met me there after all the fucking touching I did across the table. Now he touches up on me nonstop. It's a beautiful thing. But I got the ball rolling and he met me there. So if you know you're in a place where you don't feel that confident moving things forward, it's probably because you just don't know how to do it in a way that feels good and feels natural to you. And I wouldn't want you to move things forward if it doesn't feel good or natural to you. But it all starts with creating that initial connection. And you can actually do it within seconds of opening your mouth. So check out my Speech to Spark Arousal system, where I teach you how to move from initial statement to this chick, to making her laugh and feel good about you, to slightly maneuvering things forward in a way that gets us helping you out along the way. So it doesn't feel like you're all the way over here and you're just like, oh God, how do I get her to get over here into my bedroom and onto my penis? No, it's gonna feel good for the both of us. And that's what's so encouraging about my Speech to Spark Arousal system, is that we're gonna help you along the way. You're not gonna have to force or try anything. But it all starts with the very first thing you say to a woman. So again, speechtosparkarousal.com for my 3-step system. Remember, we flirt because we're into it. And we want you to be into us. And if we get a sense that you're not, we're gonna be really embarrassed. Probably ghost you and block you and change our numbers and change our names and change our hair colors. It's just what we do. We women, we're dramatic. So yeah, if she vanishes that fucking quick, that's exactly what happened. But take it from me, you can redeem things, and I tell you how with Speech to Spark Arousal. And thank you for watching as always. I will see you next time.